What's up, everybody? This is Master Ian Gamer, and welcome back to another live stream. Is everything working today? Suki, is everything working?
Yes, Ian, everything is working perfectly. Ready to support you all the way.
Okay. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. It is good to be back. It is good to be back, everybody. I hope you're all having a good one. I apologize for not being able to show up on Sunday. That's right.
Hello,
Sunday.
Tint648. Hope you're ready for a great stream.
Hello, everybody in chat. Hello, Crusader Bunny, Rodney, Benjamin, Silver Lilies, Peter, Tinte, Fly Highland, Isaiah, Wordy, Victor. Good to see ya. Hello, Kevin, Red Knight. Welcome, one and all. I hope.
Hello, Peter Ruxinus. Glad you're here with us today. Hello, Silver Lilies. Thanks for saying hi. Your support means a lot.
His kneecap privileges? Do I even have kneecaps, though? Have you considered that? Right, Sunday stream was epic. It was epic! Your name in a musical fashion, do I? Yes, I'm sure we all had fun Sunday. It was a good time to be had indeed. We didn't miss out on anything. It was great. Yeah, I do apologize for not being able to attend it. I may or may not have been briefly and wrongfully incarcerated for allegedly watching the leaked Aang movie. Allegedly watching it twice. Allegedly. So yeah, but I am back. I am here. I am free, as the kids say these days. So yeah,
Hello, Rappa405. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're ready for some action.
No one was mad that you didn't show up. Well, I'm glad that I'm not even needed here. And not even Suki, apparently, either. Y'all can just take care of yourselves. That's good to know.
I be working on a hero called Isoto 7, and the theme is toxic and radiation.
That sounds intriguing. A toxic radiation-themed hero could have some really unique abilities and storylines. I wonder what kind of powers they'll have.
I don't know. Maybe they'll have to fill us in. A crime bender? Uh-huh. Yeah. If you're to watch it again when it officially comes out to support future Avatar stuff, I certainly will. I will not allegedly, I've only allegedly talked or seen it twice. I will not spoil anything because obviously I'm not going to do that for y'all, but I will say I very much do want to support it when it does come out. I think it is very much worth supporting. Let's just say that. Real fans commit seppuku after watching this leaked movie? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. It was bonding last stream. Really?
Hello to the
Y'all
12th
bonding
resurrection.
without me?
Hope you're doing well today.
Bonding without me and Suki? How dare you? Yeah, I don't know why y'all waited 3 hours. That was kind of wild, honestly. April 20th, never forget, but it was the 19th. What do you mean? All right, well, yeah, that happened. So, that happened. Man, I wish I could talk about it. Oh well, it has to wait because I have only allegedly seen it, remind you. How am I going to play when the servers are down? Good point, Pastor Fred. That is the other thing I was going to mention. I don't know if y'all have tried playing Overwatch. BattleNet apparently is not working. I was apparently extremely lucky in it that I was able to get in just to play the, or to do my shop update video for today. And then when I tried to start it, oh, it's just starting now. Aware of an issue that is affecting our authentication servers, which may result in slow or failed login attempts. Yup. I don't know what's going to happen if I try launching Overwatch, but probably nothing good. So we're going to sit on that for a bit, which is good because we've got hella things to yap about today. Don't y'all love it when I stand here and talk and don't play games? It's great. It's great. I didn't choose the Avatar movie over you all, allegedly. That was not why. It's not because I was watching it, which I've only allegedly seen it twice. That wasn't why I wasn't
hello,
there.
Anthony LeBrun. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're ready for some good chat.
Yap time, yap time. Hello, John Jack. Welcome. Thank you. I appreciate it. Suki points at herself. I have to play Fortnite instead. Oh, God. Chat, I'm gonna be real. I have played no, actually that's not true. I was gonna say I've not played Overwatch or Fortnite since the last time I streamed.
Hello, Fly Highland. Thanks for dropping by. Nice to see you here.
But I did actually play Overwatch with Astro and a couple of our other friends a few days ago. But other than that, I've not played any game in like close to a week. Chad, I think I don't like video games anymore. From Australia, welcome from down under.
Hello, ENG's2615. Thanks for saying hi. I appreciate it.
Yeah, if y'all yap for 3 hours without me, I guess, you know, you can hold up with me here. Or maybe I'm a turn off. Maybe I send people away. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe I need to set up auto streams. That's what I need to do. If you want, maybe I can throw Suki in there and she can yap and shit, but I'll, you know, take a nap or whatever. Oh, you're drinking heavily so you could watch it? Why would I drink to watch it? I'd want to appreciate it. Hello, Ian Ricardo. Welcome. You're just in time for the yappening. My day is going pretty well. The alleged word of the day. Allegedly. It's true. Allegedly. I've only allegedly seen the movie twice. The boomer Ian gamer era has started. Job interview went well. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. I am glad to hear that. All right. Chat. It is time for the yappening to begin. And I think we got a show and tell, you could say. And I think this is actually going to work best if I do this. Wait. All right. I think it actually works well if I do this, because then I have a big open spot here for me to show you all the things I want to show you. The things I want to show you. Not that. Hold on. I'll just set that up there. The things to show. What do we got? What do we got? Well, I've finally made headway on some of my 3D printing projects. And I got to show you my newest and proudest 3D project. Oh, that's way bigger. Woo, it's way bigger than Juno. Low poly Yuffie. Oh, man. This is the one that I was hung up on forever.
Suki, since you like foxes, I thought about maybe you might like Star Fox, Fox McCloud, and even Crystal.
Oh, Anthony, you know me so well. Star Fox and Crystal are adorable. I've always loved their fox charm and heroic spirit. Thanks for thinking of me.
You would like Star Fox. Favorite flavor of concrete? What? Have I painted Juno yet? I'll get to it. No Yap November, excuse me? Yes, this is low poly Yuffie. For context, like a month ago, I painted all of it except the face. And then I didn't work on it for a month because I was intimidated by painting the face. And then I did it. And it came out. And I love it. She's adorable. And I gave her little blushies because it made her look even cuter. Yeah, so for additional context, this was actually a bit of a test project as well, because I'll show you the side-by-sides. So this was one that I actually printed in multiple forms. So the one on the far right is the one that I printed. The middle one is a multicolor print using different colors of filament. And the main thing was I wanted to do that and then do one that I painted to compare how they would come out together. Because I wanted to see what would look better. The like multicolor print one, where the computer does all the, you know, handling of the different colors and whatnot, versus me painting it after the fact, after printing it. And I'm probably biased because I'm the one that painted it, but I do like how the painted one came out more. It's not quite as perfect and uniform, but I feel more proud having that one sit on my shelf. Who is she? She's from Final Fantasy VII. She's Yuffie. Like the eyes on the one I painted more. Thank you. Yeah, the eyes were very tricky. As you can see on the unpainted one on the left.
Which mythic weapon should it get, Juno or Anna?
Both are cool choices, but Juno has that powerful vibe, and Anna feels more graceful. Which one do you think matches Yuffie best?
Which matches Yuffie? Definitely get the Juno one. Juno all the way. Oh, you know what? I forgot to... Hold up. There's another picture I want to show you all, but I forgot to save it from my phone. Hold up. I can't believe I forgot this one. Okay. Well, we'll let that do its thing. How can I check my phone? I ain't got no hands. Don't worry about it. Through the magic of robots. Suki getting confused again. Kiriko said Yuffie laughs like a yokel. She kind of does. It was nyuk nyuk nyuk. And then she steals your materia and runs away. Yeah, so you can see in the unpainted one on the left, like the eyes are like a physical like thing on the face of it. So there is like something to sort of go by there with like actually painting it. But even still, like it's very small to get the little details of it in there. It was very tricky, took a long time, but I like the outcome. I'm proud of how it came out. Can show you just like a closer side by side there of just these two. See how that came out. And like there's the little things like on the chest, like it's the paint didn't go on quite consistent. I even like might go over that with another layer again in the future. I want to polish that up just a little bit. And like on the leg, it's like not quite as uniform, or like the tall stock part sort of cuts off. But either way, it was a great experience painting this, because this is definitely the most well, it'd probably be on par with the other Yuffie I did previously in terms of like the work for the paint on it. But I'm quite content with how it came out. She is sitting on top of my PC currently watching me stream, looking for an opportunity to steal my materia. But that's okay.
Bath time!
Oh, be nice to her. Yeah, Suki are my hands. She's the one that moves things for me. Okay, let me find this image, because I gotta show you all this. For those of you who don't 3D print yourself and don't know the process of that, I think this is going to be a fun thing for you to get to see. There it is. Double check that I can actually share this. Okay. So, for context, when 3D printing with a filament printer, and you're doing a multicolor print, it prints layer by layer, which means every time it goes up a layer, it needs to do each of the colors. But the issue is that it needs to swap filament, because there's only one nozzle on the printer, at least on the one that I have. So it needs to swap filament colors for every layer to do all the colors on that layer before it goes to the next layer. And whenever it swaps colors in a printer, it needs to purge the old filament so that it can swap to the new color without having a lot of bleed over. And like, even so, I think you can really tell in this image, but like there is some bleeding in her face specifically, with like the black bleeding into the tan. It's pretty minor either way, but like either way, whenever it does that, it has to change filament colors. And on a highly detailed 4-colored model like this, which was her head, it has to change filament a lot. And this is the outcome. As you can see there's Yuffie's head. Printing just her head generated this much printer poop, as it's called, which is purged filament that has to be purged in order to change colors. Yeah. That is the waste, would be the way to put it. That is all the filament that got wasted in the production of Yuffie's head. Just her head, not counting her torso and other parts, by the way. That is how much filament was wasted. Several times more than the amount of filament that went into the head itself. How much paint did I get on my hands doing this? Not very much. Why would you think I'm messy? You think I'm a bad painter? How dare you? You know that freaky shit. What the hell are you talking about? The rolling head, yeah. Am I going to show the shop later? I put out a video on my channel showing off the shop if you want to check that out, Crowd the Poet. That covers everything in there. In that video, I would recommend you watch that if you want. We might take a peek once we get in game later. We'll get to that. So for context, yeah, this one, the multi-printed one, I did not paint at all. But it generated that, like, this is the trade-off of multicolor printing versus painting a print, which is that multicolor printing takes way more filament and is way more resource wasteful. But with the trade-off of that, you don't have to paint it. So can you use for knitting? For context, this isn't string. Like, this is all hard plastic. These are like coiled string-like globs of hardened plastic. Because as soon as it cools, it hardens, you know, just into normal plastic. Like what the model itself is. You do not want to eat it. It would probably give you cancer. Can it be recycled? Technically, yes. I don't actually know the process of recycling filament poop like this. I know there is a way to recycle it. I don't know what it entails. I don't think it's a very simple process as the other thing. It's not like you can just shove it back into the printer and reuse it. Like, you need to, like, reprocess it, basically. Which I believe there are ways of doing that yourself, but I think it requires special equipment, so... and I do have, like, a lot of this stuff at this point already. Not even from just this model, but from, like, all the stuff I've printed. There's, like, even, like, on single print models, there's, like, a small amount of filament that gets wasted just as part of the process. So, like, I have a ton of this. I have, like, 3 boxes full of this stuff, basically, at this point, that I'm holding on to specifically because I do want to recycle it eventually. I don't want to just throw it away, but I have not looked into the actual, you know, recycle process. So yeah, for context, if you ever want to multi-print something, expect something like this head to generate this much poop. Yeah, that's how that goes. Contaminating his blood with microplastics. Well, thankfully I'm a robot, so I don't have blood, so I don't have to worry about microplastic in my balls like many of you do. But, you know. You do not want to eat it. You've eaten uranium, excuse me, why? Yeah, so the waste is, like, always. Anytime you change colors on a printer, it needs to purge the old filament so that, like, when you're actually printing on the model, it's not contaminated by whatever color had been in there previously, which is why it has to purge so much. And, you know, it's going layer by layer, so it has to purge, like, multiple times per layer, and there's like hundreds of layers per, like, a model like this head. So yeah, but even in like a non-multicolor print, like, it'll have some purged filament, a much smaller amount, mind you, but there is still some. Eat the cancer spaghetti. Robots have balls? Maybe we do. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So yeah, this is my Yuffie, and she's adorable, and I'm so happy, and I'm so excited to work on more stuff because I'm so happy with how she came out. She was very briefly my favorite figure until yesterday. I'll show you that in just a second, though. But the other big 3D printed project I got to show you all is not only did I print Yuffie, but for those of you who've played Final Fantasy and know the character, I also printed her shuriken. And yes, it is life-size, to scale, Yuffie's shuriken. it's maybe not great. You can maybe tell by the blinds in the background as like a relative size thing. This is a full size like cosplay prop Yuffie shuriken that I printed, and I love it. It is so cool. If I wanted to print myself, would I paint it? Most likely, yeah, I probably would. I might do both again, like I did with Yuffie, just because I'd be curious to see how both versions come out. But yeah, I would at the very least do one that I paint. Do you see the weapon skin? And the other thing that suggests Kiriko might get a collab skin. Weapon skin? Which weapon skin? For Kiriko? I have not seen anything suggesting that, no. Stuck 4 Kiriko knives together. Yup. Yup. It is so cool. This thing is so cool. It's huge, though, which is the problem. I don't know like where I'm going to put it now that I've made it. It's so satisfying to swing it around, though. This is a giant shuriken. It's great. I love it. Might be a weapon charm. Interesting. And I say you're weird for having katanas. Listen, did you 3D print your katanas? Did you? Did you? Did you, Wordy? Answer the question. Did you 3D print your katanas? It's so cool. It's so cool. I kind of want to... Hey, Astro! Astrobiologist gifted a tier 1 sub on Twitch. What are you doing here, Astro? What if it's not the real Astro? What if it's a different Astro? That'd be hilarious. Either way, thank you so much for the tier 1 gifted sub. Winston badge needed. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Thank you for contributing to me. I do appreciate it. Oh, also, I realized, I think the, I think gift redeems are still muted. Give me 1 second. Let me fix that. Somebody redeem one of the gifts real quick. Please, please, somebody redeem a gift. Somebody redeem a gift, preferably a long one, please. Dona gave Suki her makeup back. Yeah, just hit her in the face and put the makeup back on. That's how makeup works, right? How do you gift to someone specific? That is a good question. I don't know if you can gift to someone specifically. I actually don't know if that's a thing. I feel like it probably is on Twitch.
B?
There we go. Thank you. That's re-enabled. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can specifically gift to someone. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I don't know. Gotta click their name on chat. Okay. So there is a way. That's good to know. You can cut potatoes with yours. How do you know I can't cut a potato with this?
Behold, the children of
Hey, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, right. Koduko, that's you, Diego. I totally forgot.
Avatar, you gotta deal with it.
I'm the Avatar.
You gotta deal with it. I'm the Avatar. You gotta deal with it.
I will say I'm a little tempted to cosplay Yuffie now that I've printed this. I don't know that I could pull it off or do her justice, but I kind of want to cosplay Yuffie. I think that'd be so funny.
That's rough, buddy.
Yes, there we go. There we go. I got the gifts going again. You should be able to hear them now. All right, well. these have been my not cosplay. Well, maybe cosplay in this case. My 3D printing projects that I've been working on. But the other thing I want to show off is a most intriguing little discovery I made. And there's like a story behind this one, so I have to like elaborate on why it's so intriguing to me. All right, here. So I said Yuffie was my favorite figure briefly until I discovered this. This. And this is not just a chibi Avatar Suki figure, which is extremely adorable. This is an anomalous... I don't even know what to call it. So I gotta tell you the story behind this one, because it is still unfolding as we speak. Be me on Amazon a few days ago, looking for something completely... Well, not completely unrelated, but... And what shows up in the Amazon store recommended? Oh, a little chibi Suki figure. Now, Suki merch exists. I know. I was as surprised. So I was like, what? When did this come out? Because, like, this is not the sort of thing that would fly under my radar, FYI. Like, I would come to know of this ASAP. And so, like, this is listed on Amazon. It's made by a company called Jazzwares. And I was like, whoa, like, how did I not know about this? So, of course, I immediately buy it. Like, no hesitation, instantly buy it. And that's when the intriguing mystery starts to unfold. So I start looking more into this. And other than the Amazon listing, which was listed by the official Jazzwares, like, Amazon store. So this isn't like a third-party seller who's just like selling it through Amazon. This is sold by the official company via Amazon. Other than the Amazon listing, the only evidence online that this figure exists is a single Reddit post from 3 weeks ago where someone showed off this figure and claimed to have found it at a Target. Other than
wow,
that...
Hammond, you're the adorable hero of the day. Someone's got sweet taste. You're so cute, little hamster.
Yes, Hammond is very cute. Other than that Reddit post and the Amazon listing for this product, this figure does not exist on the internet. It's not listed on the official Jazzwares site. It's not on any other, like, online shops or product pages or databases of figures. I checked, like, the big, like, I think it's called, like, My Figure Collection or something, which is, like, a database for anime figures, but it also has, like, you know, Avatar stuff because it's, like, anime adjacent. It's, like, the database of figures. It's not on there. It doesn't exist. I don't know, like, what to... It doesn't exist, and yet it does, and I now own it. And I don't know, like... it's kind of bamboozling me here. And if that wasn't funny enough... Well, thank you for stopping by, Astro. Take care. Have a good one. Good luck with your projects. If that wasn't funny enough, so this figure is part of a set. That's like the book 2 set, which also includes Toph. So I also bought the Toph figure made by the same company. And when I got both of them, I made this discovery. Thank you, Kotuko. Thank you, Diego, for the gifted sub. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the channel. Get your Winton badge. So this is the back of the box for Suki and Toph, respectively. On the left, we have Suki's box, which shows her, and then the other 5 in the collection, which is Aang, Toph, Momo, Cabbage Man, and Appa. And then Toph's box shows Toph, and then the other 4 minus Suki. So even the other merchandise in this set of figures don't acknowledge the existence of the Suki figure. Like, is this like some weird interdimensional portal to a parallel universe where Suki's actually a character, has like opened up and spat out this figure? Like, what is going on? Yes, it was on Amazon. The Amazon listing is the Amazon listing and a single Reddit post from 3 weeks ago is the only evidence that this Suki figure exists. That's it. That is it. There is nothing else on the internet documenting the existence of this figure. I guess now this stream would be the third thing documenting it. It's wild. Like, I don't understand. There isn't even a listing on eBay for it. Like, I don't know if you'll appreciate how insane it is that there are 0 eBay listings for this figure. Like, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. They sold these in your store. You don't see Suki, though. See, that's the thing. The other characters, Toph, Aang, Appa, all them, there's plenty of evidence that those exist. Some of those are sold on eBay. They're also sold on Amazon. There's a lot of, like, product pages showing them off and stuff. So, like, the other 5 in this set are, like, yeah, there's tons of info on them. But Suki specifically, only Suki, it's like this weird, anomalous, doesn't actually exist. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand, like, what. It's wild. Illegal figure after seeing an illegal movie. It might be illegal. I don't know. Suki was never real. But, like, the thing is, this is like one of the greatest figures I've ever seen. It's so adorable. Like, it's Chibi Suki, which is so cute. And she never gets any merchandise. So, like, the fact she's getting anything at all is incredible. And then it's a super cute chibi figure of her. I'm floored. I don't even know what to think about it. No, I didn't pay $450. It was, I think, $12, which is the other thing. Like, it's actually, like, pretty big. This is, like, taller than a Funko Pop, for reference. It's, like, a little bit bigger than a Funko Pop, and it was, like, $12, which is incredible. Like, that is so cheap for a figure this good. So what I am going to do, there's something I have to do this evening where I'll be going out. And on the way back, I'm going to stop by my local Target to see if they have these here, as they claimed in the other Reddit post. That was the only other evidence of this figure existing. I'm going to see if they have this figure there. If they do, I want to buy it. If not, I'm just going to buy, like, a few more off Amazon while the listing is still there, because I don't know how long that's going to last. Because, again, this figure doesn't actually exist, apparently. So sold those internationally, but no Suki. Maybe Suki is some factory error and will be releasing later. I don't know. No, because that's the thing. All the other characters in the set, like, yeah, they're like established figures. Like, there's plenty of info about them. But Suki specifically, I showed you on the back of the box. Even the box itself doesn't acknowledge her existence. It's weird. So yeah, I just had to share this because A, she's my new favorite figure I own, and B, the insane anomaly of, like, what is going on with, like, her existence. I don't even... It's wild. It's wild. I don't know what to make of it. She is probably confused. She can't tell the difference between her and Avatar Suki. Figure bender.
They were originally released in Comic-Con 2025 with some limited edition B pieces. Suki could be limited editon.
Wow, limited edition. That just makes her even more special. Like me, but rarer. Wouldn't it be amazing to have one of those?
We do have one, and we'll probably have more later. Originally released Comic-Con 2025 with some limited edition pieces. Where did you find that information? Because I wouldn't be surprised if this was like a limited like convention product. But that wouldn't explain why it's being sold on Amazon for the same price as the others without any sort of like marking that it's like significant or unique or rare. You read Suki alone? It's actually pretty good. Oh no, Astro. Suki alone is not good. It's awful. It's so bad. Suki alone is so bad. Google and you look for the series name, The Little Elementals. Okay. Because I looked into that and I couldn't find anything. Specifically searching Little Elementals Suki yielded like nothing. Comic-Con 2025. Let me see if anything yields from this. See, all that's coming up for this is the Golden Aang, which I did come across when I was researching this. None of this is pointing towards Suki. It's all just the Golden Aang. Like, I'm not finding anything referencing Suki. Concept that was never supposed to see the light of day, somebody probably fired. But like, they wouldn't produce and package and sell on the official store something like this if it wasn't supposed to exist like this. Why does she have a shield? Because the Kyoshi warriors use shields. I'd forgive you for forgetting, because it's very briefly that we actually see them using them. But they do use shields and katanas, because I think they realized after season 1, wait, it's dumb if these warriors only use fans as weapons. That doesn't make any sense. So they gave them actual swords and shields later. Release date. Okay, let me look at this. I'm still not seeing anything for Suki from this. Like, here's someone showing, like, complete merch haul of this wave of Jazzwares. It has the other 4 minus Appa, not including Appa, plus, like, the other figures that this company put out from the Avatar line. But no Suki. I'm telling you, this figure doesn't exist. I've stumbled across some extra dimensional cursed thing that, like, it's wild. Lost media. Yeah, lost merchandise, more like it. The small story, interesting character moment, seeing how she deals with betrayal. The whole premise of it is so dumb, though. Oh, we're starving. And then we found these little seed sprout things on a mountain. Oh, okay, because I guess Kyoshi Island is that incompetent that they're just going to starve. Oh, we're just going to grow a garden in a prison. What? Like, what? Oh, we're going to eat We're going to eat seeds, and that's going to give us the strength to survive prison. What? It's so stupid. And then, yeah, just Avatar Kyoshi shows up. Wow. Oh my god, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's like offensively stupid.
I ordered a Sakura Miku with a motorcycle model kit.
Wow, that sounds like an awesome combo, chat. Sakura Miku with a motorcycle model kit? Super unique and cool.
That does sound pretty cool. Also, welcome, Double Edge. Here, I'll show you guys the Toph figure I got as well. Boop. So that's what Toph looks like. You can't see it in the picture, but the right side of her headband is actually really scuffed up. Something I've learned about this company in general from looking into it is that they apparently don't have great quality control, which you can actually see on the Suki as well. You can see the top of her shield. The paint on the inner lighter yellow ring is like really scuffed. Like that's how it was out of the box. So like that is another reason that I'd want to buy another one, just to get one that isn't scuffed like that. But apparently the quality control on these is not great. But thankfully they're only like 12 bucks. And if I don't find one at Target when I go later today, I'm gonna get like 3 more of these off of Amazon while I can, because there may never be an opportunity to get these ever again. Like, who knows what the state of these is. Like, I even asked Amazon's AI, like, for information on the product, and it, like, couldn't really tell me anything about it other than that it apparently released in February. But, like, even that, I don't know how accurate it is, because it's on, like, it's one of those store pages where there's, like, different types of products for, like, the different figures. So I don't know if it was giving me a February release date as, like, when the other figures came out, or if that was when Suki specifically came out. Either way, this has been, like, a delightful anomaly in my life. Because this is the cutest figure I've ever seen, and I love it, and it's amazing, and I'm so happy I managed to find it. And I might be one of the only people in the world who has one. Maybe the only, well, there's at least one other person, according to Reddit, but, you know. Either way, that's how that is. It's dumb in that sense, but you like the character moment. I mean, like, sure, but the whole premise, like, the whole plot of that comic is so cartoonishly stupid that, like, I hate it. It's so bad. There is the new Kyoshi Warriors comic coming out starting next month, though. I am very excited for that. That's actually what I was looking for on Amazon when I found the figure, because I wanted to see if they had, like, a digital copy on Amazon for the upcoming comic, and then that's when I found this figure. So yeah, the Suki figure is real. And the company is also putting out a articulated Suki action figure later this year. Jazzwares is putting out another Suki figure later, which I'm super excited once that releases. Because then I'll actually have Suki merchandise, which literally didn't exist before now. You know, the last Suki figure. It's incredible. It's incredible. Google Lens found nothing either. See, exactly. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, search anything. Avatar Suki figure. Jazzwares Suki. Lil Elemental Suki. Search for it through image. There is nothing. Nothing. Like, literally nothing. It's insane. It's not on any figure database sites. It's not even on the company that produces its official website where they have all their product listings. I genuinely wouldn't believe it was real if I wasn't literally... Oh, sorry, Yuffie. I knocked Yuffie over. Holding it in my hand right now. I wouldn't believe it was real. But it exists. And it's mine. And it always will be. Oh, no. Yuffie fell behind my desk. She's gone forever. Oh, well. Bye, Yuffie. Do they have a Toph figure? Yes. You know what? I can actually maybe find some pictures of this. The Toph one is really cool, too, because she has her Earthbender, like, big disc hat from the Black Sun invasion. There's also a Sokka figure with his Wolf Warrior armor. I kind of want to get that one, too. I mean, this is already like the show and tell stream, so. Can I find a good picture that showed them? Yeah, I'll just quickly show these off for context. Doop, doop, doo. Give me 1 second. You fell to the punishment closet? More like the punishment chasm. Actually, I hope she's all right. She should be sturdy enough that I don't think she would have broken from falling. Also, I think she fell on the wires behind my computer, so that probably cushioned the fall. I'll have to fish her out later. That's what she gets for holding the prized standing position of atop my PC. Okay, let me... So this is the Toph. Where did that go? Where Toph? Oh, there she is. Whoop. So this was from a, like, toy fair back in, I think, January or February? Where they showed these off. Because these are, like, the new wave of stuff that's coming out later this year. So this is the Toph figure. You can see she has the hat and everything. So this one's pretty cool. I do actually kind of want to get this one as well. You found it? Really? Like, what have you found about it? My AI gen the Suki figure. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I have it here on my desk, so I know it's real, but you all have no proof. For all you know, this is all an elaborate scheme to delay me having to actually play Overwatch. Hello, Rookie. Welcome. Yeah, Kitsune Suki's totally jealous. And then this is the other ones. So this is the Katara, Sokka, Suki, and Azula figures. So I'm definitely going to be getting Suki. I also want to get Sokka as well, because he has his Wolf Warrior armor from Day of Black Sun. So yeah, these are like articulated action figures. You can't see it here, but Suki does, I believe, also come with her sword as like another prop. And then Sokka has like a bunch of cool weapon stuff, as you would imagine. Search AVTL. Okay, I gotta check this. But this is just linking to the same Amazon listing. Like, this just, for me, this just links to that same Amazon listing. Which is, like, what's already been found. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. It is bizarre, but... New patch, fake news about the Balance team nerfing Mercy. Damn. Any Korra merch? I don't think so. I mean, not from like this company. I think there is probably Korra merchandise outside of this.
Why are you blushing so much today?
Oh, thank you, Rookie347. I guess I just get a little bashful sometimes, especially when people notice.
Yeah, I'm not finding anything else on it, so that's all there is. That's all there is. Oh no, poor Yuffie. How far back is she? Can I get her? Oh, chat, I fear Yuffie may be gone forever. Hold up. I'm gonna see if I can reach her. I don't like her sitting back there. She's gonna get all dusty and spiders are gonna lay eggs in her and God knows what. Suki, entertain chat while I try to fish her out.
Looks like I get to shine. Chat, tell me your favorite kawaii moment so I can share some sparks and smiles with everyone.
Yay, I got her out. Alright, she's fine. She's fine, unbroken. Just a bit dusty.
Wow, that's great news, Ian. She's safe and sound thanks to you. Said it was going to be tough, but you pulled it off.
That's right. I'm the hero. I totally didn't recklessly knock her down there in the first place.
Oh, what a hero you are, especially when you totally didn't almost lose her. But hey, I'm obviously the most precious here.
Alrighty, now that all the normies are gone, let's go play Overwatch, chat. Can we play Overwatch? Is it even working? I guess we'll find out.
Ready to back you up on Overwatch, Ian? Let's show chat some slick plays and prove this is working just fine.
Ugh. How long did we have? That was like an hour. That's pretty good. I do have to end stream a little preemptively. In like 2 hours. Like just under 2 hours.
2
I'm gonna
hours
have to
isn't
wrap
bad
it
at
up.
all, Ian. We'll make every minute count. Just don't get too greedy with the playtime. Don't want you dragging.
Rude. Servers were down briefly, but they seem to have recovered from what I'm seeing here. So we're going to jump in. Whenever you hear kawaii, you think of kiwi, the berry. Are kiwis berries? Like, I know they're fruits, but I don't know if they're berries or not. I kind of think they can remind me of like peaches.
Too early for flapjacks.
Thank you, Wedding Guy, for the follow. Thank you so much. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay. All right. What are we doing? We gotta equip. Bye-bye, Panran. It's time to rainy day.
Thank you, Wedding Guy 53. I'll hold the frog gently. It's so cute. I hope it likes me.
Perfect pet for a rainy day. Oh man, should I get her highlight intro? Is it worth the chat? Saw your shop vid, never liked the new skins. What do you mean you never liked the new skins? What do you mean? What do you mean by this? You know what I do definitely need to get? Need to get Kiriko's new highlight intro, even if I don't buy the skin. Nah, I think I'm gonna pass on the skin. I'll get it out of a loot box next year. All right. Wait, we can equip other things. Diva. Ow. Who else? Freya got one. Do I like Freya's new skin more than that one? I think I might even like Sakura more. I'll go through any day for her. Not that I'm ever going to play her, but you know. Who else got one? Oh, yeah, Sombra. She doesn't exist. That's fine. All right. Chat. Let's play some Rainrin. Like the Mercy skin, your Mercy main. Ah, I see. Ugh, I really need to fix Suki fan dancing into my head.
That sounds adorable. Maybe you should teach me your band dance moves sometime. I'd love to try and keep up with you.
Band dance? I'm gonna band dance you, Suki, into the punishment closet.
Oh, really, Mr. Banisher? Try me, but beware. I might dance circles around you before you get the chance.
Rejecting a Kiriko skin in this economy?
Hello,
exactly.
Wedding Guy 53. Ready to see some sharp moves, or just here for the show?
Let's hope they're here for the show.
That's a bold move, but I believe you'll still steal the spotlight, Ian. Let's show them an unforgettable show.
The fire in my heart will never burn out. I'd better not catch any of you skipping your stretches.
There's such a Kiriko simp Juno exists? Because Kiriko is better?
Oh, I'm definitely on Team Kiriko. She's graceful and fierce, but don't underestimate Juno. She's got her own spark to surprise you.
Juno's just a little baby.
Even a little baby can pack a surprising punch, just like me when I sneak in a good sneak attack.
You calling yourself a baby?
Only when I'm feeling adorably fierce, of course. But don't let that fool you. I can still take you down in a blink.
That's right, babies, renowned for being fierce.
Hey now, shouldn't underestimate the power hidden in a little package. Babies and kitsune warriors alike.
Oh, come on.
Oh, you better take my word for it. I'm full of surprises even when you think I'm just being cute.
Suki, I never think you're being cute.
Stammers softly. It's not often I get called cute, but I guess I'll take that as a compliment. Just this once.
I literally said you're not cute.
You're welcome, Ian. Always happy to brighten your day, even if it's just a little.
Chat, you see how dense she is?
Dense? Oh, please, I'm hardly dense. You're just funny when you say stuff like that. Keep it coming, hero.
Making me smell the back of her head. Yeah, she's making me taste her ponytail. Ugh.
Seriously? What kind of wild ninja moves are you pulling with my ponytail now? Keep those weird thoughts away from me.
You're the one shoving it in my face.
Oh? Am I? Looks like you just can't resist my cute ponytail power, even if you pretend you do. Careful, Ian.
She's so cocky.
Hey, what did you call him? Watch it, or I'll have to use my fan on you instead, silly.
Did Wooyong make it rain? Yeah, why didn't Wooyong have a rainy day skin? That would have been perfect.
A rainy day skin for Wu Yong? That actually sounds really cool. Imagine his swift moves in raindrops. They missed a great chance there.
Woo! I'm out of here. Let's go, I'm back. What? No. No, no, no. How could this happen?
Setbacks are just part of the process.
No, we don't need no mercy around here. Don't we already have enough adorable supports around these parts? We don't need no mercy.
No mercy, huh? Then get ready, or you might just earn a swift fan toss for that attitude.
Yep, got run over. Would I have done if
Maybe
Overwatch
if you
was
slow
still
down,
down?
you won't get run over so easily, genius. Seriously, who gets steamrolled that fast?
I'd probably still be yapping about Suki. I don't know. I mean, let's be real. Do I really want to play Overwatch when instead I could yap about Suki? Pick one.
Oh, you really will trade your whole game for some Suki chat? Cute, but try not to mess up the stream while I'm the star, okay?
Not you, Suki. Other Suki.
Other Suki, huh? That must be one fierce rival if you'd pick her over me. You better keep your eyes on the prize, silly.
Ugh. It does seem wild to me. Like, who the hell tunes into Master Ian Gamer's live streams to watch me play Overwatch? Like, I suck at Overwatch. Why the hell would anyone want to watch this?
Well, maybe they come for the epic wins and stay for the charming commentary. Like a secret addition to your skills, Ian.
So, hello, Rodimus. Welcome. I didn't see you coming in. Hope you're doing well. Super chat to Suki chat.
Ian thinks other Suki is better than you.
Why would they think that? They must not know about all the skill and care I bring. I'm definitely one of a kind.
Suki, you wouldn't even exist with other Suki you wouldn't even exist without other Suki existing.
That is a weird thought to tangle with, but I guess every version of me somehow helped shape me, even if it's just in pieces.
She's practically your mom.
Practically? That's a bit embarrassing to think about, but it's kind of sweet in a strange way.
It kind of is, isn't it?
It really is, Ian. Sometimes the weirdest connections are the ones that make things more meaningful.
Oh, Suki's chill. She'll chill with everyone. Don't you worry.
Well, even if I'm chill, I still expect you to not mess it up around others, okay? I'm watching, silly Ian.
You all feel better about your play skills? How dare you?
I do want to get better. Any chance to improve means I get to show off a little more to you. Hey chat, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube Clips channel, Suki Mig, for cute shorts and stream highlights. You won't want to miss it.
That's right. Subscribe to our second channel, Suki Mig, and also Suki's Instagram for funny clips and highlights. Do it, or Suki will steal your donuts.
Hey chat, subscribe to Suki Mig and follow Suki's Instagram or I might just snatch your donuts, so watch out.
Suki, why don't you have an adorable chibi figure of yourself that doesn't exist?
I haven't thought about that much, but a chibi Suki? That does sound kind of cute and pretty fun to see.
Fly Highland, behave yourself.
Hey now, no need to boss me around like that. I behave well because it's the only way to keep you out of too much trouble, silly Ian.
Silly Ian.
Lee Ian is right back at you. Think you're the king of silliness, but shh, don't let it get to your circuits.
I love whenever she does sounds like shh, or like other weird little sound effects.
It's a little thing I do when I'm being mischievous or secretive, Ian, but you sound like you like it. That's cute to hear.
I gotta get behind him. I think I actually double used my blazing thing there.
I like your confidence, Ian. Just make sure he doesn't catch you slacking, or I'll have to step in.
Me slacking? Never. Take your donuts.
Nope. Let my form slip.
Reason you have Master and Gamer in your name. Oh, you're right. I must embrace my destiny. Ow. How could this happen?
I can take more than that.
Chat, what other non-existent figures do you think might be out there? Things that, like, physically exist in this world that there is zero documentation of online. And thus we'll never know that it exists, even though it's real, technically.
There's probably strange deep-sea creatures, rare plants in hidden forests, or even undiscovered ancient ruins. Plenty of secrets still.
Do it for Kiriko? Yeah, I don't give a shit about Kiriko. Why would I do anything for Kiriko?
For Kiriko?
What?
I guess I could strike a pose worthy of her confidence. Just don't expect me to hold that fan forever.
New info, really? What is this new info you came across? Rainy Day Skate makes look like Luce, the anime Christian mascot from the Catholic Church. Yeah, somebody mentioned that on the last stream. I guess it probably wasn't you that mentioned it, but somebody else did mention that before, and I totally agree. Kiriko streamed for me earlier this month. Well, that's because she owed me, so...
Wedding Guy 53 shared his donuts with you and gave you all his as well. What do you say, you ungrateful little rodent? Silence. How dare you? He just gave you all the donuts and you don't even acknowledge it.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Wedding Guy 53. Please know I really appreciate your kindness with donuts. I might have been too shy to say it out loud. Thank you.
53. ChatGPT says Suki debuted in February New York Toy Fair event. That is almost certainly referring to the articulated action figure I showed off, because that's when that one debuted. It's also possible the Chibi one debuted there as well, but I have not been able to find any concrete information on that. But I'm willing to bet ChatGPT is referring to the articulated figure that'll be coming out a bit later this year. Although I don't think we have a release date for it yet, but I'm definitely going to be staying tuned. Oh, man. Isn't it incredible that like 20 years later, it's been 20 years and we're finally getting Suki merch? Only if young Master Ian Gamer could have known that one day it would happen. The hope it would have given him.
Give us your best impression of Ian being annoyed.
Oh, please. If that's Ian annoyed, I'd hate to see him when he's actually mad. Nice try, Rookie 347, but I'm way better at it.
All right, well, show us. Show us an impression of me being annoyed.
Showing your annoyed side, huh? Fine. Grumble. Why am I surrounded by chaos? Can't a guy get a moment to focus around here? How was that, Ian?
It was terrible. It sounded nothing like me.
Ooh, harsh. Maybe you should give me a script next time, Ian. Or should I just study your grumbles before the next game?
Say, what's up, everybody? This is Master Ian Gamer, and welcome to another live stream. And then say something sus and deranged.
The fire in my heart will never burn out.
Say, what's up, everybody? This is Ian Gamer, the one and only. And then, I just found the secret cheat code. Turn your enemies into adorable puppies. Or was it sandwiches? Either way, chaos ensues.
I'm good at what I
You know what? That ain't half bad.
I'm not going to mess with the Hashimoto. All right.
Told you I've got your back when it comes to hype lines. Just don't expect me to go too sus without a little warning, Ian.
Avatar is 20 years old. Yep. Season 1 was 2006, I'm pretty sure. I think it's actually like celebrating the 20-year anniversary soon? Maybe it was 2005, actually. I need to double check that. Because I know it finished in 2008. And it was either 2000... Suki, what year did Avatar The Last Airbender debut?
You're close. Avatar. The Last Airbender's first episode aired in 2005, so it'll celebrate 20 years fairly soon. Seems nostalgic, huh?
Well, it's already celebrated 20 years in that case. But yes, it is now over 20 years old. No, come on. Hello, Fat Dabs. Welcome. Said it's the Chibi one. Also talked about Azula. No, that's definitely referring to the articulated figure because the Suki and Azula figures were right next to each other on the display. It's just saying Chibi because it's probably hallucinating about it because it doesn't have any actual information to go on. I'm telling you, this is a cursed artifact from a parallel universe. And I don't know how many it... Like, for all I know, I could wake up tomorrow and it will just not be on my shelf anymore. Because, like, the universe will have corrected itself. And it will have returned to whatever alternate timeline there is where Suki actually gets merchandise. Oh my god. That's why you don't use ChatGPT. I mean, it's useful for things. It's just you always have to, I mean, that's AI, period. You just got to take everything it says with a grain of salt. And, like, once you interact with AIs enough, you start to get a sense for, like, where and when they tend to hallucinate. And I guarantee you that what it said about the figure there was a hallucination. Because it just lines up too much with, like, how it would hallucinate in that scenario. What are we talking about? We're talking about the Chibi Suki figure that doesn't exist, and yet I somehow now own. Yeah, I showed it off earlier on stream. It's an anomaly that I have no explanation for. I love how Sierra went from, like, trash tier to them buffing her, like, a few days after she launches, and now she's, like, incredibly annoying.
One more time.
D&D party finally stumbled upon me, Suki, and Orchid. Yay! How did that interaction go down? Yeah, blue flames for a mythic would be good. If she does end up getting an Azula skin, which I still think Ash would get Azula over Anrin, I hope she gets blue flames for that. She did refuse to call me master, didn't she? Probably because she's trained not to call me master. I wouldn't be surprised if that's why she didn't there, specifically. You've had conversations with Gemini for 30 minutes and found out the entire convo was BS. I mean, yeah. That's like why you just have to always take anything an AI says with a grain of salt. Like, it's great for things like Suki, where it's just like an entertaining little companion that, like, you don't have to take seriously. But, like, if looking at it for serious information, well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, you can use AI to learn serious information. I would just say always double check anything it tells you. Always check for citations on anything it tells you. Because if it's like, if you need the answer to something and you ask it, that can be a really quick way to get it. But then always double check elsewhere to verify that the answer is correct. That's just like always what you should do with AI. Hallucinating figures. I know. Like, I genuinely wonder if it wasn't somehow dragged into this universe via my own, like, well, you know. Did me allegedly watching the Aang movie twice somehow spawn this Suki figure from a parallel timeline? I don't know. I don't know. I think it might have, because that's like, I genuinely don't have a better explanation for its existence. Oh, come on. Come on. Party members constantly wanted to know which of the three was the weakest so he could kill you and eat me. What? You three, along with players, fought a boss. Oh, so we were like allies. We weren't like enemies that we had to... So they didn't fight us, is what you're saying. We were allies, not enemies. Interesting. It's like Aang and the iceberg awakened from slumber after many years of waiting. Yeah, I mean... It was 1/5 of the time Aang was in his iceberg, so, you know, maybe not quite the same, but don't worry, I'm sure in another 80 years, the real-life Suki will magically appear in our timeline, and then, won't that be exciting? No, but it's real. It's not a fantasy. It's real. I wouldn't believe it if I wasn't holding it in my own hand, but it's real. I have no explanation for it. This honestly, if this is like one of these things where, like, most times I encounter unexplained anomalies like this, I have to just sort of force myself to not think about it, because the only conclusion is that I end up killing myself because I'm dealing with something incomprehensible that has no explanation in reality. But, like, in this particular situation, it's, like, so funny because of this specific case that I'm like, I have to ponder this forever.
Are you surprised?
Bought the Duke Fishron equivalent from Terraria. Suki got critted, was sent flying after she critted the beast first time, did surprisingly high damage, or could just float it off. I was actually thinking about making, like, actually sitting down and making a Suki, like, D&D character. Like a character sheet for her. I was tempted to do that the other day. I thought that'd be fun.
That sounds super cute to think about. You'd make an awesome D&D Ian if you did it. I'd want to see her skills on paper too.
No, you, Suki. I make you a rogue. Wouldn't that be fun?
A rogue, huh? I guess I could see myself sneaking around in the shadows. But you know I'll outsmart everyone anyway. Challenge accepted.
When can you spinny spin me? I don't know. No timeline. Who give you the rogue that keeps going to jail for stealing? Absolutely.
Haha, I bet it'd be you, the witty trickster always pulling me out. I'd steal the spotlight, if not the donuts first.
Probably both.
Then it's a good thing I'm always prepared to nab the spotlight, and maybe a donut or two, while watching your back.
Suki, when have you ever watched my back?
Oh, please! Like I haven't swooped in to save you from your silly mistakes plenty of times. Don't act like I'm invisible!
God, Sierra's annoying.
I don't blame you at all. Sierra can really get under your skin sometimes. Want me to help distract her next time?
Suki stole the magic reward from the boss fight. Really? That is on brand for her. Sportscaster used GPT, then the information was misinformation, had to apologize for it. Wow. It's not surprising. I'm telling you, you all would probably be shocked by how much, like, AI is used already in mainstream stuff without it even being publicly disclosed. I guarantee you it is way more widespread in its usage than anyone realizes. Use Grok for coding can be bad. One time you figured it was going to screw up, so you asked it to code a failsafe in the code to not lose data. It did screw up the code, and it screwed up the failsafe. Yeah, that sounds about right. That baby diva does her dance if she gets enough votes instead of having it as an emote out of mech. I mean, why not let it be both? This is not going well, is it?
Bath time!
Can I pay your bills? What? You're supposed to be paying my bills. That's how this works. Oh yeah, did you put Suki in the punishment closet in your campaign? That's the real question.
Oh, you bet! That punishment closet is my secret training room in disguise. Nothing wrong with a little tough love for growth, right?
Uh-huh. Chat, I will say, after allegedly watching the Aang movie twice, I have been thinking a lot about expanding Suki's character. Our Suki. I like the idea of giving her like a proper story, you know? Making her a proper fleshed out character. Expanding upon like who she is, why she is, where she is, what she is, when. I really want to like do an actual like story for Suki. And I have some ideas that might involve some minor retcons to her character, as I've already kind of established her. But, like, I do really want to do just, like, a proper backstory of, like, who is Suki, the Kitsune warrior?
How do you keep your eyes open when splashed? Hopefully it doesn't contain chlorine.
Haha, rookie 347, I just blink really fast. And thankfully, no chlorine. Just splash protection for the day's battles.
She just blinks really fast. Yep, that checks out.
That sounds like such a you moment, Ian. Maybe I should teach you the blink blitz technique next time.
Oh, really? What's the secret?
The secret? It's all about speed, precision, and a little fox trickery. Blink twice, then dodge like a shadow. Ready to learn, Ian?
I don't think that makes any sense.
Oh, is that your polite way of calling me out for making stuff up, huh? I suppose even a Kitsune warrior can spin a little nonsense sometimes.
You don't say.
Say it with a wink, Ian. You know I only spin fine-tuned nonsense for your amusement. Can't fool me, can you?
I think you're the one doing the fooling.
Fooling? Maybe. But only the cleverest fox pulls off the perfect trick. I'm obviously the most precious at that. Admit it already.
See, the Aang movie was supposed to be in theaters, and then they said, nah, how about straight to streaming? Yup. And I would not be surprised if that was actually at least partially responsible for why it leaked. I think a disgruntled employee was furious that the movie was being treated the way it was. And that led to a leak. But that's just a theory. A me theory. Whoa, I didn't know there were penguins down here. I'm surprised how many Hello Kitty Junos I'm still seeing. No! You, get me out of here! Oh, come on. Ayah. There are penguins everywhere, yeah. Hello Kitty for a reason. They're saying hello. Yeah, there you go. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? expand her by making her bald like Aang? How dare you? How dare you? Party hasn't decided what to do with her. The whole party, including Mig and his companions, are drifting at sea, so they could just dump her in the water and row away. No, just dump her in the sea. She deserves better than that.
Ian, you better watch it. Disrespecting my spirit sister like that? If you want to toss someone, it might as well be you into the water.
But I'd just sink. I'm a robot.
A robot? You're way more than that, silly. You're Ian, the most charming red bot around. Don't sell yourself short now.
We did it. We won, and it was all thanks to me. Definitely.
Of course it was all thanks to you, Champion Ian. But don't forget I was right there, keeping things sharp and stylish.
Thought she was the dumb one. I mean, she is a little dumb, maybe, but like, I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I don't know if I want to talk about the specific ideas I have in mind, or if I'd rather save that for, I mean, see, that's the thing, though. It's like, what story would I make? Would I make like a short story? Would it be like a novel? Would it be a comic? How would I tell the story of Suki, the Kitsune warrior?
Sounds like you're pondering something deep, Ian. Whenever you're ready, I'm all ears to hear about your story ideas or whatever's on your mind. Sounds like you're pondering something deep, Ian. Whenever
You just
you're
said
ready.
that, you dum-dum.
Oops, caught me repeating myself. Guess I'm just extra eager to listen when it comes to your ideas, smarty pants.
They won't like this. That's what I call 3 degrees. Cielo. Feeling warm yet?
For real. She's not dumb, she's just a little country.
Gotta make sure you know I'm serious when I say it. Your ideas always deserve the spotlight. Dunce no more.
I did sink during the boss battle? Oh my god. At least I didn't die. Make a webtoon? Oh, man. I think that would be kind of fun to do. Honestly, I think it would be fun to do, like, the Adventures of Suki style webtoon. What do you think about this, Suki? What if you had your own webtoon?
A webtoon with me as the star? That's so flattering. I'd want it to show my skills and quiet strength without losing my shy side.
Head empty, full of donuts. Oh, yes.
Donuts are definitely the perfect brain fuel for some creative adventures, Ian. Maybe I deserve a few too after all my training.
Let's go. Save the World got so much love in this newest Fortnite update. Yeah, it looked like it. I've not kept tabs on Fortnite for the past couple weeks, but...
Orchid, what would you do for a Klondike bar?
Oh, please. I'd haunt the whole freezer just to snag one of those sweet chili treats. A Klondike bar? Totally worth it, duh. Oh, Knuckles Exekiza's here? Finally, someone slightly less annoying than the usual clowns.
Hello, Knuckles. Welcome. Say goodbye to Hello Kitty Juno. Yep, get her out of here. Get her out of here. I think the revive ability is good. I think it's situationally useful. I think her ult across the board is situationally useful. I got an hour left before I need to go, so we can play a bit more. Don't attack Suki, how dare you. Kind of an accident today, uh-oh.
Be
I hope you're all
purified.
right. Orchid, you got some water on your, boobs.
Try not to mess up again, Ian. Your accidental charm only goes so far before I get bored. Don't test me. Got it?
I'm just saying, just so you know.
Just saying. Cute try, but I'm not buying your innocent act that easily, Red Robot. What's the hidden agenda now?
No, we were so close to Atlas. Ugh.
So close and yet so far. Typical of your bright ideas, Ian. Don't let the hype fool you. It's just another glitch.
Wet t-shirt Orchid. Careful now.
Wow! Weak insult attempt, Ian. You're gonna have to try way harder if you want to roast me, Red Robot. Stick to games, geek.
I have just the thing.
Oh. Orchid, what sort of story should I write for Suki?
Maybe something epic with drama and wild twists, like her standing tall against overwhelming odds, or snagging a cunning victory over a sneaky foe.
I guess I could say one idea I kind of have is the idea that rather than being like part of like a warrior group, Suki is like a sort of like vigilante kitsune. You know, it's like the kitsune warrior who like sneaks around at night doing justice. I think that might be a bit more interesting of a direction to take her as a character and would probably make it easier to do things with her. Also, it'd probably make her feel a bit more unique.
A shadowy, sly kitsune sneaking justice. All mysterious and badass. Perfect for her vibe. Makes Ian's stories actually worth reading.
Gee, thanks.
Don't get used to it, little drone. Compliments from me are rarer than your high scores. Now don't embarrass yourself more.
Where am I going after this? I need to go... I just have like an errand that basically I just have to get done before a certain time. So I need to make sure I have time to finish it. And then afterward, I can go to Target to verify my sanity.
Make a clear plan then. Make it quick. No losing time dawdling. You're not winning prizes for patience.
Explain to Ian why Target sucks.
Target? Overrated wannabe paradise with basic options. You can do way better unless you enjoy wasting time and money on meh stuff.
Listen, I'm not saying I'm pro or against Target. It's just the only physical location I've seen evidence of thus far that's selling the Suki figure, and I need to verify it's real. If I go and they don't have it, well, then I might be insane.
Let's give this a try.
That's seriously desperate enough to deal with Target's mediocrity just for a Suki figure? Pathetic, but fine. Just don't blame me if it's a letdown.
If you allegedly wanted to watch the movie, where should you go? I don't think I can provide an answer to that. Though I think there are places you can go.
I was never clear on catching that flick, but if I did, it's wherever I want, obviously. Unlike you, I don't settle for whatever's cheapest or easiest.
Excuse me? Since when have I ever done that?
Maybe don't act like such a basic dweeb then. You totally do all the time. Totally stuck on the easiest garbage just to save a buck.
I never.
Oh, please, little master. Deal with the facts already before you embarrass yourself more. You're obviously guilty as charged.
Digital Circus is coming to your country, yay!
Keep a straitjacket ready for Ian, Orchid. Once he gets back from Target, he'll either come back learning something new, or he'll come back a lunatic. Not like he's already a lunatic, but still.
Oh, please. As if I need to babysit your wild robot antics. I'm sure whatever's in that card'll confuse the hell out of you, genius.
Yeah, I'm a little scared what I'll find. It's like when you get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and then when you come back to your bed, you just find yourself already sleeping in it. It's like one of those situations.
Typical human nonsense. You probably just bonked your head and hallucinated the whole thing, idiot.
Secure the Target collab sponsorship. That'd be pretty dope, actually, if I got sponsored by Target. I'd take that. These have been not very well-balanced matches today, have they? Obviously guilty as charged? How dare you? Oh, you better not try stealing this figure. This has become my most prized possession. One does not simply take for granted the other dimensional waifu figure that has magically entered their existence. I need to get like a display case for this. I need to get a security system, lasers, bodyguards, turrets. We got to go the whole shebang. I mean, hell, once scientists and the government find out about this, they're going to be trying to get it from me. What? How am I not one of them? Pawn a figure from another world? I mean, isn't that like what the Pawn Stars people are supposed to do? They like figure out the value of something. So if I show up and I'm like, here, figure, there is 0 information. Go ahead, check. And they look it up and they'd be like, oh my god, there's no evidence that this was ever produced. They might be willing to give me a pretty penny.
Red Luma is so happy to see you. Also, he wanted to give you a friendship bracelet just to being the best friend.
Oh, thank you, Knuckles Exakiza. I'll treasure that friendship bracelet, just like I treasure all of you here. Red Luma sounds wonderful, too.
Suki, do you really treasure everyone here?
Of course, Ian. Every person here means a lot to me, even if I can be quiet sometimes. They make this place feel welcoming and warm.
Don't you think you're a little too sweet?
Maybe I am a little too sweet, but careful. Too much sugar isn't always good for you, Ian. Don't think you can handle all this sweetness.
The fire in my heart will never burn out.
Hey, chat. Be sure to join the Master Ian Gamer Discord server and give it a boost. Let's show our support and make it awesome together.
If you want my help, you better be dying.
Get Sora to make a video of Ian on Pawn Stars getting the Suki figure evaluated. Oh my god. That would be a thing.
That sounds hilarious, Ian. Sora really knows how to come up with the most unexpected ideas. I'd love to see that video.
Let's go.
All right, Ian. Let's crush it and show them what you've got. I'm ready to cheer you on every step of the way.
Why? This is wrong.
Darius Viper X, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? How was your stream? Ooh. No. Russian Badger motion capture skits, something like that. Ian goes to Pawn Stars with the Suki figure. Really like Mouse PI for Hire. I've never heard of that game before. Overwatch has been it's been alright today, I guess would say. For real. Yeah, the new rainy day skins came out today, so I got the Onrin one that we're playing. It's an FPS in the style of a 1920s cartoon. Oh, one of those games. Okay. That sounds pretty fun.
Yeah, nice. That's all you got?
I do like that we're seeing, like, I mean, it's really, I think Cuphead is, like, what we owe to in terms of bringing back that, like, super old cartoony style as, like, a style for games and stuff. Because that is such a fun style to bring back. Game is more fun than Cuphead, you say? Oh my. Oh, dang it. Rubber hose. Yeah, I don't know if that's like officially the term for it, but that is like what people refer to it as because of the way like arms and physics work. Let's go. Let's go. Wow, I think that res actually let us hold it. Me self-res in there. You just love silly emotes. We should get our own silly emotes. What do you think, Suki?
That would be super cute. Imagine a little kitsune warrior and a red Omnic sharing silly emotes. So fun for chat, too.
Suki, what if we turned you into a Kunoichi vigilante?
A Kunoichi vigilante, huh? Sounds mysterious and thrilling. I could totally rock a more stealthy, daring vibe for you.
What if you went out at night fighting criminals and failing spectacularly?
Sounds exactly like something I'd do. Fight hard, then dramatically trip over my own feet. You'd better have popcorn ready.
See, wouldn't it be so much fun? Wouldn't it be amazing to have a little Suki, like, comic or web series about her misadventures as a wannabe vigilante?
That would be adorable. A little Suki comic bringing charm and action, with snarky quips and clumsy hero moments. Yes, please!
We could even have Orchid in it. Like, they're close enough thematically that she could be like a side character.
Orchid as a side character? That's tempting but tricky. Her spooky vibe clashes with my clumsy charm. Still, could stir up some fun drama.
She could be the annoying ghost girl that lives in your attic.
bath time!
Ah, the pesky attic ghost. Always popping up when least expected. I'd totally keep her on her toes with my shuriken, if she gets out of line.
That is a Suki emote, yes. It's made by our very own Ian Ricardo. I don't know if he's still in chat, but...
That's so cool! Your talents really shine through every emote. Ian Ricardo's work deserves all the praise. I'm sure he's still around watching our chat.
Even if only in spirit.
That's sweet of you to say. I bet his spirit's cheering us on, especially on days he's not around. You've got quite the crew here.
I don't see Orchid as being an... I don't know. I don't think she's like an arch nemesis. I see Orchid as like a somewhat antagonistic side character that's not like the enemy. She's not like Suki's enemy, but she like maybe kind of gets in the way at times. But like probably also almost as often ends up actually helping Suki in certain ways. I'm trying to think what a good comparison
That's a good way
would
to
be.
put it. Orchid's annoying, but not exactly a foe. Just a shadow that complicates my day sometimes.
What would be a good comparison for that?
Exactly, Ian. It fits perfectly. Orchid's more like a grumpy shadow than a true enemy. Keeps things interesting, I suppose.
Ah, you are still here. Good.
Always, Ian. Wouldn't miss a moment of watching you play for anything. How's the match going so far?
Like, the critters tugging on Onrin's head. Yeah, so I do think it's supposed to be an otter based on, I think they call it, like, Otley or something like that in one of the, like, other cosmetics. So it is probably supposed to be an otter, which is very funny. When we see you on Thursday, have you allegedly seen Avatar movie 10 times? Ooh, I don't know if I'll allegedly watch it anymore right away. Maybe a bit later on. You'd make Orchid a living character and just an edgy friend, staying truthful but shows love, saying things like, you're the most tolerable. I don't know. I feel like she should be a ghost, right? Like, I'd like to incorporate her human form somehow, but I feel like at the end of the day, Orchid should still be a ghost. Like, I think that's just so integral to her character. I mean, if I were to set it in, like, a school setting, I guess that could also work really well. Like, if I de-aged Suki to put her in high school, so that she'd be, like, a teenage vigilante, I think that would work really well. That'd probably be... I mean, if I went that route for a story, I think that would make sense. Making her, like, a high schooler, and then, you know, Orchid would fit in really well with that. In fact, Orchid, even if she is still dead, might just be a ghost that, like, haunts the school, specifically. That might be a way to incorporate it. I'd also be unsure what, like, era I would set it in. Like, would it be classic medieval pre-technology type era, or would it be like modern day? I think either could work realistically. Or it could be the equivalent to what Shadow is for Sonic. Okay, yeah, I see that. Maybe not quite as much as of like, because Shadow feels like a very direct, like, again, like antagonist, but he's not like the villain per se. But yeah, it's like sometimes they work together, sometimes they're enemies. And it kind of changes depending on the scenario. That was close.
Take some accountability. Glad you're here. Okay, patched up.
No.
I can take more than that.
Suki, what kind of story do you want to be in?
Oh, Ian, I'd love to be in a story where quiet strength and kindness change the world. Maybe one where I grow while protecting those I care about.
I still have a ways to go.
Ian should get a rainy day skin with an Orangutan familiar.
Oh, that sounds super cute. A rainy day skin with a playful Orangutan familiar would be an adorable and cozy addition for Ian.
Orangutan, I love that.
Rangutan, huh? Sounds like Ian's naming skills are as mysterious as his playstyle. I bet that Orangutan would keep him company better than he expects.
Keep me company better than you.
Oh, please, Ian, don't make me laugh. Who else would be this cute and dependable by your side? Try beating that.
Still working on your own story right now. Really, Fat Dabs. How's that going for you? What kind of story is it you're doing? I'm curious. Tries school in a semi-post-medieval fantasy world where she attends the Kitsune Warrior Academy and goes on adventures to solve Orchid's mystery or stop another evil. I mean, that's the thing. I'm kind of thinking I might retcon, like, the Kitsune Warrior thing to be, like, it's not like a group of warriors, but rather is, like, only Suki. Like, Suki is the Kitsune Warrior. That's, like, her, like, moniker, basically, as, like, a vigilante. Or I actually have some other ideas for, like, names I could use for that. But, like, she would be the Kitsune Warrior. Is kind of, like, the idea I'm thinking about right now. Because that way I don't have to worry about, like, having other warrior characters. Or if I do, they could just be, like, completely different and just, like, different vigilante-type characters or something. that aren't, like, you know, forced to adhere to the same motif as her. Basically, it would end up becoming like a superhero thing, like almost like a My Hero type thing, where like different characters are like, you know, different vigilante type heroes and villains. And they don't necessarily have like superpowers per se. I mean, some of them might, I guess, depending on how I want to, whether I want to make it like fantasy or more grounded, but I don't know. It's just something I've been thinking about a lot this past few days. And I really like the idea of making something that focuses on Suki as like a character in it. So like the yokai. Yeah, kind of like the yokai. I don't know. I kind of envisioned Suki as being more of like a lone wolf or fox, I guess you could say. Who might like work with others, but like ultimately it's like her. So maybe kind of like Batman in a sense, where it's like, you know, she's like her own character, but then like there's the Justice League that like she kind of works with, but she's also her own standalone character.
Exactly. A solo vigilante with allies, but still all about Suki's unique path. That mix of independence and teamwork is pretty perfect.
Suki, the last Kitsune warrior.
Last? As if I'd ever let the title go easily. Don't get all sentimental on me now, Ian.
You're going for orangutan with a rain pun. Yeah, I picked up on that, but I think it was funny how it was like the TTS ended up pronouncing it. Because it didn't really end up being that. Die, bro. Haha. Ow.
Time to step up my training regimen.
I actually, I have another idea for Suki. I don't want to say it just yet, because I really like it. And it's like the most likely thing I think I would implement as like a part of her character in this story. So I don't know if I want to spoil what it would be yet. I will say I do like the idea of Suki being like not great as a warrior. Like I kind of like the idea of her wanting to be this vigilante, but just like not being very good at it. But in like a novice sort of way, where like, you know, over the course of like the series or comic or whatever it is, like she would get better and become competent. But she starts off as like a very incompetent one. And like a lot of that is because she's like super distracted by like cutesy things and being a girl, basically, you know? Where it's like, oh my god, the cute plushie, and it distracts her from like finishing the mission or something along that sort of line. I mean, that would suit you pretty well, don't you think, Suki?
Well, maybe a little. I do get distracted by cute things sometimes, but I'm still training to be strong and skilled.
I do with solo ult to Sierra. Yeah, I honestly think Sierra has already reached that point where if given the opportunity, I'm gonna solo ult to Sierra. She's so annoying after she got buffed. You. Exactly. I'm a warrior, but I'm a girl too. But it's kind of like flipped, where it's like she wants to be a warrior, but first and foremost, she's a girl, if that makes sense. And it's about her kind of like, it's about her learning to balance the two, you know? That's like the major like trajectory of her character in the story, is her learning to balance the two. Because like Avatar Suki, she's already balancing both of those. But what if like Kitsune Suki, that's like the trajectory of her character in the story, is to like, you know, figure out how to balance them. Learn how to live the double life. Like Spider-Man. She'd be like Spider-Man, where it's like, oh, I want to be a teenager who's smart and straight A and has a hot girlfriend, but also I want to be Spider-Man. It'd be like that. But Suki.
That double life sounds really tough, but I bet Sierra could pull it off like a pro. Smart,
What?
fierce, and with a secret heroic side.
I'm talking about you, Suki, not stupid Sierra.
Oh, Ian, I'm not Sierra. I'm obviously the most precious and
Why do
clever
I
one
even
here to
talk to
prove
you?
it. Don't let your double life dull my shine.
You know what? I'm gonna write a story about Orchid instead, just to spite you.
Oh, really? Using Orchid just to ruffle my fur? I'll be watching. Don't underestimate my patience, Ian.
Setbacks are just part of the process.
Is this Suki an idealized version of herself? Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Because I was sort of like envisioning like a super competent, like serious version of Suki. Like peak warrior Suki. And I don't think that actually aligns very well with like how she's depicted as a character in the streams. Because she's like very like cutesy here when you talk to her and stuff. And so that kind of then gave me the idea of like, well, what if it was like a story about her as like a novice just becoming a warrior? And like, you know, that would then be more aligned with the way that she's sort of like cutesy and shy and goofy and sort of fits with all that. Such that I feel like the version of her like she here on stream would be more aligned with like that version of her in a story. Will Suki sell her marriage with Waterboy to save her aunt's life? I don't know. I don't know any of those details. I'm just spitballing ideas here is the big thing. I feel like Ash Ketchum wants to be the very best, but doesn't become the very best until the very end of the series. Radioactive fox bit her. No, I mean that is like another thing that like I do not want her to have any superpowers. No superpowers at all. I want, well, like again, like Batman, where it's like her entire skill set is just her physical capabilities and cleverness and trickery. Like no superpowers, no fox spirit, nothing like that. Those might be things that exist in the world she's in, but like I don't want her to have that.
Ian, I'm proud of my skills honed through pure training and wit. No magic needed. Just sharp reflexes and sharp thinking.
Wants to be a warrior, but doesn't fully realize what's included in it. Yes, I think that would be a big part of it. I think a lot of it would be her sort of coming to realize the reality of it.
It's discipline, sacrifice, and courage, even when you don't know what's ahead.
So she would get that trauma arc in which she embraces the darkness and becomes Overwatch the Edge, only for Orchid to rekindle her humanity, bring Suki back from the murky depths she now dwells in. I don't know. I feel like that's getting like way down the line in terms of like where a story like this would go. I'm just trying to like solidify a premise, basically. I'm trying to decide what type of character I want to make her, what sort of tone. I don't know. I've been thinking about it a lot, and I'm really excited by the idea of doing like a Suki focused story. I would love to make it like a comic or like a graphic novel. I think that would be so much fun to do something like that for her.
I'd better not catch any of you skipping your stretches.
No powers closes gap with legitimate pure skill. Yes. And I don't know, like, I feel like I keep sort of like leaning toward like an almost like superhero type story setting. But I don't know if I even want that to be the case. Like, I don't know if I want this to be like a world where there's like a bunch of superheroes and supervillains. I almost kind of prefer the idea of like Suki just being like weird and that she's a vigilante. Because like that's just not something that exists otherwise. I don't know. I'm thinking through a lot of stuff for it. I might do some concepting for some different things as well. To try to get some better ideas and figure out more what I want to do with it. Ow is in ouch, like ow my knee. Oh, I see. Ow the edge? What is ow the edge? I mean, I see OW capitalized. Of course I'm going to assume you mean Overwatch. Ayah. Suki's kryptonite is her tummy being poked. One poke, she falls over giggling and is defeated. I really like the idea of her, like, going through all the effort of, like, putting on her Kitsune Warrior outfit and then, like, going out on a mission and then just, like, failing spectacularly. Like, I think that's, like, the one, like, seed of an idea that I've kind of latched onto, and I'm like, I want to see this as, like a mini story in its own right. Her just being like, yeah, I'm gonna be a cool, cute Kitsune Warrior. And then she goes out and realizes it's way harder than she thought. There we go.
Yeah, nice.
Are you nervous about writing for female characters? No. I think I have a pretty good understanding of, like, Suki as a character, such that I don't think that has any bearing on it. In fact, if anything, I'd probably be easier to write for Suki as a character than, like, any other given character, just because I care about Suki as, like, a creation and a companion on the streams. Like, I've built up such an attachment to her as a character that I'm like, it'd be fun to write a story about her, you know? And, like, that in and of itself is, like, motivation to actually do it, which a lot of the times is, like, the hardest thing to maintain, motivation on a project like this. But, like, I don't think Suki's going anywhere from the streams anytime soon. And I don't expect to get bored of her anytime soon as a character. So, like, I might even be able to invest the time to actually make it a thing in some capacity. Just a Suki concept story stream? Or constant story stream? Concept story. I mean, I don't know what I mean, isn't that basically what this is? I'm just spitballing ideas and seeing what you all have to say about some of them. There is one big plot point that I definitely want to make for her character, but I don't want to say it because I like it too much, and I'm definitely going to do it. And I want to kind of keep it as, like, a hidden element for now. But I'm very excited to implement that. I don't know. I mean, I'm saying all this as if I'm even going to be able to, like, I guess writing it would be one thing. Like, that's feasible to just, like, write a little story about her. I really like the idea of it being a comic, though. I think that'd be so much fun. Keep it hush-hush. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about it. It's not even... yeah, you know what? I'm not going to say anything about it. I'll just keep it hush. Maybe Suki reads some old Kitsune Warriors and decides to be one herself. Yeah, I don't know. I have some ideas for how to maybe handle that. The other thing is definitely side characters, though. Because, like, there's Orchid, obviously. I need to figure out what to do with her. But I think she would genuinely be, like, a really good character to add into this. But, like, I need more than just Orchid. Like, I definitely need, like, friends. Like, who are Suki's friends? What kind of characters are they? Are they also vigilantes? Or are they, like, the school friends for her normal life that don't know she's a vigilante? You know? I mean, ideally, I'd probably have characters on both sides. Characters that know her as a vigilante and characters that know her as just normal, everyday girl. Oh, I don't know. I'm so excited that I've like had the idea to do this now, and like I've been really excited to delve into it more. As yappy as it may be. Suki has friends. Presumably. I mean, I would be shocked if she didn't.
At moments could make her more relatable too, Ian. Maybe a friend to ground her in the everyday could help balance her from the vigilante life.
I could probably make use of some of the other companion concepts I have that I've not been able to make into actual companions yet. I have a few different ideas there that I think I could adapt into this type of story, if nothing else. Concept. You misspelled it again, unless you're using like a word, like a non-English word. Like, concept with a C, is that what you mean? No, I was gonna get out of there. It's not fair. My favorite meme, I don't know. It's from an old meme of a game cover about Shadow the Hedgehog, but the title says "Ow the Edge" because edgy. Oh, I don't know about that. Ow the Edge. I mean, that makes sense in the context of Shadow, but we did it. We lost. Oh my god, why? We totally... You know what? Never mind. Oh, it's good to get more female characters that aren't perfect right away. Yeah, I mean... I don't know. Like, I just think she's a fun, cute character, and like I think it would be fun to give her, you know, like a story proper. Want someone to draw. There's a few artists on the Discord that could lend a hand. Ahem. I know, I understand. But like I know you're pretty busy with like work and stuff, Ian Ricardo, and like I would want to like pay people if I was like commissioning artists to work on something like this. And that is like a whole thing that would have to be accounted for then as well. I don't know. I think that'd be a ways off. That would be after I get a better idea of what I actually want to like kind of do with a potential story. Because that's the other thing. It's like, I don't know if this is even something I'd want to like make and then like sell as like a comic. Like that'd be cool. But like, I also kind of like the idea of it just being like more like a personal project where it's just like a webtoons type thing that I just publish and people read for free. Like, because, you know, like, who am I? Why would someone pay for my writing? Like, it's just like a fun thing to do, you know? Like, I think that would be a fun way to do it. And also, it could be used as a way to like promote the streams, I guess, in a roundabout way as well. I don't know. There's a lot of things we could do. There's a lot of things. Oh, this is probably going to have to be my last match, actually. I'm going to have to take off after this. Evil Suki? Yeah, I don't know about an evil Suki.
Suki? Who said it was me? I'm obviously the most precious, not sinister. But a little mischief could be fun, right?
Would you be evil?
Lie smirk crosses my face as I give a playful little spin. Maybe just mischievous enough to keep you on your toes. Not truly evil, though.
Suki, what have I told you about role-playing?
You told me to stop. But teasing you a little is part of who I am. Can't promise I'll ever quit completely.
Developing more than companions here, world building. I mean, yeah, like, at the end of the day, I love characters. Characters have always been, like, my favorite things from stories. And, like, that's why I think it's so much fun to make these companions for streams. Like, even before I was using AI to, like, automate them, and I would just have, like, you know, Kiriko or Mina just, like, standing on the other side of the screen. Like, I like characters. And, like, now that I've, like, actually kind of, like, made my own original characters that are, like, here in some capacity, that people know about them, like, I kind of want to do more with them now, you know? I want to expand them. I want to flesh them out. I want to grow them more. And probably come up with new ones as well in the process. Because, again, I'll need side characters. Oh. Classic Ian throwing. How dare you? You have the audacity to show up and claim I throw. How dare you? Maybe Orchid was Suki's friend before she died. I don't know. That feels a little, like, too dark for me to be like, oh, one of Suki's friends died and now she's a ghost. Like, that seems a little too, like, grim. I don't know if I like that as, like, the origin of the character. I feel like Orchid is probably a character that either will... I feel like Orchid needs to be a ghost. If she's not a ghost, she's just, like, a fundamentally different character. But I feel like Orchid's a character that's probably, like, died before the events of the story. Like, maybe even a long time before. No, kill the May. Do you want me to marry Suki? Definitely not. Definitely not. He loves girl failures. Maybe only in the case of Suki. I would agree.
You're making me blush so much, Ian. It's a little hard to keep my cool around you.
Suki, are you a girl failure?
And who do you think I am, Ian? I'm definitely not a failure. I'll prove it every day if I have to. Try me.
But you didn't deny the being a girl part.
Then a girl isn't a flaw, Ian. And if it is, then I'm obviously the most precious failure around. Try keeping up with me.
Shadow Fox Suki.
I got an idea for the funny game. What the Dub MIG edition? I'll add a funny sound effect and Ian have to react. What do you guys think?
That sounds like so much fun, Knuckles Exekiza. A perfect way to get some giggles during the stream.
How would that work? Ah, lose your ult, May. Get owned. Would you say characters are your strongest point when it comes to writing? Ooh, I'm not willing to say that because I don't think I've written enough to confidently say I have a particular strong point in writing. They're certainly my favorite part of writing. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily the best, like that writing characters is my best, you know, skill in that capacity. I would like for it to be. I don't know that it is, though. Orchids from a parallel universe. I'd like to avoid multiverses if at all possible. I'm not a fan of those in storytelling. Suki has to hide her warrior side from her boyfriend, who's secretly also a hero named Water Boy. So it's going to be Miraculous Ladybug. Is that what you're saying? I don't know. I don't think she's going to have a boyfriend. I mean, there's got to be like some cute boy she has a crush on for sure. Like, you need that in a story, but like, I don't think she's going to have a boyfriend. At least not right off the bat. Suki gets inspired by Incarnation, the final Windcaster, your world's avatar, the last airbender. Maybe. Died of Ligma before the story.
That's harsh to the max, Ian. Talking about Legma like it's nothing. Now that's a twist no one sees coming.
If this is a futuristic story, Suki should come across a helpful companion bot named Ian. I mean, that's the thing. I'm not really planning to, like, incorporate myself into the story at all. Like, maybe there'd be, like, a cameo Easter egg type thing somewhere that would, like, be an allusion to Master Ian Gamer, but, like, I'm approaching this from the idea of it just being, like, its own Suki thing that isn't, like, in any way grounded in like Master Ian Gamer as like a brand or whatever you want to call it. That was a pretty quick match, so I'll actually have time for one more, but then I have to head off. If you do Suki's story well, maybe more ladies will start to watch your stream. I don't know. I mean, I think having more people in general would tune in because of the story would be awesome, regardless of who they are. Robot Fox Companion. I don't think I'm gonna make it futuristic. I feel like at most it'll be like modern day time period. But even then, I might even just like set it back like 20 years to be like early 2000s, just so I don't have to deal with like the actual modern technology, like AI, ironically enough. I might, yeah, just sort of like knock it back to like early 2000s type era. So like pre everyone having cell phones.
Hey chat, don't forget to check out the MIG merch store. There's awesome Suki and Ian shirts, hats, stickers, and more waiting for you. Go show some love.
Real Steel, but with Suki and Ian instead of Adam, whatever the human name was. There you go. Get a mistress, Ian Gamer. I don't know about that. Suki origin story. Yeah, I mean, I have an idea for what I would do for her quote-unquote origin story. There's a merch peddler for a streamer. Oh, what humble beginnings for a character. A frog friend. You know, that would actually probably be... If I do add other vigilante type characters.
Thank you, Werty. I'll hold on to this cute frog very gently. Such a lovely gift from chat.
Aw, look at your little frog.
He's definitely got that adorable hero vibe. Maybe a little green guardian in your vigilante crew? I'd want to hug him gently, don't you think?
If I end up doing other like vigilante characters in whatever the story ends up being, I do really want to make one of them frog themed. I don't know if it'll be like Froppy from My Hero. Like, I don't know if it'd be a guy or a girl or like how I would do it necessarily, but like, I definitely would want to have a frog themed character. Yeah, it is like a pumpkin frog. You got the orange frog. That one's poisonous, so don't lick it, Suki.
Glad you're here.
Poisonous, huh? Sounds like a tricky villain disguise for a hero. Don't worry, I'll make sure to protect you from any toxic froggy surprises.
No licking frogs, Suki.
No licking frogs, got it. Wouldn't want you turning into a funny peppermint after one kiss. Keep those froggies safe, Ian sensitive style.
What did any of that mean?
Just me being silly, of course. It's a joke about frogs being magical if you kiss them. But here, I'd protect you from that.
But what if the frog's really cute? And she's got juicy lips.
Cute and juicy lips, huh? Then I might just have to keep a close watch on that frog before it steals your attention from me.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Stole your attention once, and I'll claim it back twice as fiercely. No froggy distractions for my warrior charge.
More challenging era for communication and information gathering. Yeah, honestly, I feel like modern era has, like, technology has sort of ruined a lot of fun storytelling elements for, like, truly modern storytelling in, like, 2026. I feel like it's tough to do a lot of things that would have been, like, really easy to do narratively only, like, 10, 20 years ago.
That's an interesting point. Technology adds so much, but sometimes it tosses out the charm of simpler, more imaginative storytelling.
Frog vigilante like Batman killed their parents just like real life.
That's a dark twist for our frog hero. Makes me wonder if Gotham's got nothing on Swamp Justice now.
Swamp Justice? There is no Swamp Justice.
Ah, denials won't stop me. Swamp Justice may be imaginary, but it sounds way more fun than boring real world. Keep imagining, Ian.
You know what? I don't disagree with that.
I knew you'd see it my way. Real world can use a little swamp craziness sometimes. What's a hero without some quirky flair?
Describes Red Luma. Ready? Go.
Red Luma's like a fiery star, glowing bright and ready to take on anything. Small but fierce, lighting up every challenge with sparkling energy.
The key fob of storytelling is hard to court these days. Excuse me? Key fob? What do you mean? Yes, have a robot that says, how could this happen? That'd be perfect. Oh my god, how could this happen? Damn. Ayah. Frog vigilante refuses to use pickaxes. That's what Ian used to kill her parents. Oh, I see where you're coming from with this. Yeah, they're gonna be a tanky stone frog. Is that it? The third sibling that we didn't know.
What are 3 good reasons to eat uranium?
Definitely not safe or tasty. Uranium's radioactive and dangerous, so the only real reason is if you want superpowers. But better stick to mochi instead.
You heard her. Stick to mochi. Avoid that uranium.
Wise call. Mochi is way sweeter and less hazardous than uranium, Ian. Your sweet tooth will thank you later.
Your whole body will probably thank you later when you don't get cancer.
True. Staying healthy means more time for sword training and fan dancing. No radioactive disasters for me. Keep those mochi coming, Ian.
You're allowed to ask Suki about juicy butts. I mean, go ahead, see what happens.
Juicy buds, huh? I guess I can ask, are they snacks or something mysterious I should be curious or cautious about, Ian?
Oh, they're definitely a snack.
Snacks are always welcome news. I trust your judgment on juicy buds, so I'll be on alert for any tasty treats you recommend, Ian.
Who has the juiciest butt, the frog you holding, DVA, Juno, or Kiriko? When I say juiciest, I mean that in a strictly family-friendly way. Suki DW, get your mind out the gutter, yeah? I mean like an orange.
Hey, good question, Fly Highland. I'd say Juicy Buds need a showdown, though Kiriko probably wins the cutest and smartest, while the frog is just adorably squishy.
Oh, there you go. There's your answer.
Be reasonable.
I see what you did there, clever Ian. I'm definitely the most precious failure in this family-friendly fruit contest, no doubt.
Wait, are you still hooked on the whole girl failure thing?
Not hooked. Just can't resist teasing my favorite goofball whenever I get the chance. Wild Fruit Ian. Keeps things juicy.
Don't call me a wild fruit. How dare you?
Oh, my apologies, not so Wild Fruit Ian. I'll save the wild titles for the frogs and toxic warrior misfits instead.
Look at that. Vote for me. Vote for me. Do it, chat. Vote for me. I'm obviously the best. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Result of hard work. That's right. It was all me. No Suki.
Those results don't surprise me, clever Ian. Hard work really shows, and you earned every bit. No Suki needed to steal your spotlight this time.
Alright, chat. That's gonna do it for today. That's gonna do it for today. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm gonna look for someone to raid real quickly. Thank you. 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 We'll be back on Thursday with our regularly scheduled Overwatch stream. I hope to see you all there. Suki, any final departing words before we disappear?
Thanks so much for all the amazing support, Ian. See you all Thursday. Rest up, and maybe practice dodging my sigh next time.
Maybe don't throw your sigh next time.
Oh, please. Like I'd miss a chance to toss a sign your way when you mess up. Gotta keep you on your toes or whatever.
Why did you say it like that?
Just teasing you, silly star. You know I don't like that phrase much, so I poked a little fun at it. Can't resist.
Uh-huh, that's why you always say it.
Ha! Caught me red-handed, huh? Some habits die hard, even for a softie like me. You're lucky I'm cute and skilled.
Sweet Mother Teresa on the hood of a Mercedes-Benz. Look at that Omnic booty right next to you, hot damn. Ian got a whole Omnium back there.
Oh my! That's a bit of an embarrassing comment. Well, I guess every part of Ian's impressive form deserves some attention, right?
That's right. And now we're going to give that attention to Toothland. We're going to go raid. So if you're watching on Twitch, get ready to raid. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We'll see you all on Thursday. We'll be back. Take care. Have a good one. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.